Hey guys, Ben from Empower Gaming Computers. I just wanted to run you through a unboxing of a gaming computer that you will receive from us when you buy one. So I've already actually started unboxing it, but really quick, I just wanted to run through it. This is the box that the computer will come in. It's best to put it actually on the ground, and then just as is with it opened at the top. The top is defined by the writing facing up so that you can read it. It's not upside down, so open it from the top. When you go to open this box, don't put the knife in too deep, or whichever tool you're using to cut the tape. The tape's paper thin. It's not super thick tape, so it doesn't take much to cut it. But if you go too deep, you could potentially scratch the top of the computer, which we have seen before. We want to try to avoid that. So just make sure when you're cutting the tape to open the box, just don't jab it in there too deep because it will scratch the top of the computer. But once you have that open, I like to put this on the floor and then lift it straight out. Putting it on the floor makes it a lot easier because you're lifting it up. Another way you could do it is flip it upside down, but I recommend just pulling it up out of the box. That's the easiest way to do it. So let me get this box actually out of the way. Once you open it and get the computer out, it will arrive just like so out of the box. You'll have your foam platings around the computer to protect the corners. That helps from any packages getting dropped in the mail. It helps keep it intact. So what I like to do is start from the top, or actually this was the bottom, I'm sorry. Start from the bottom. So right now I have the computer completely upside down, the feet are at the top. So I've taken the bottom foam off the computer here. So now the feet are actually showing. This just makes it easier. So I'm just going to pull this plastic around the feet like that, like so. So now that the feet are exposed. So now I will flip the computer around onto its feet carefully, and then from there you could lift the top off with ease, and then you should be able to then pull the plastic cover off. That's pretty easy packing. We will also be adding plastic pillows to the inside of the computer. This is to keep components from bouncing around during the shipment. So in this case I did not have any available to put in here for the video, but your next step per the instructions, which are included with the build, is to open the side panel. And to do that, in this build, the flagship, we have 2 screws here at the top. Some of them will have 4 screws at each corner, or 1 screw at each corner here, a total of 4 screws. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the glass side panel. This one just leans out, but you want it kind of standing up to pull it out of the slot. I'm going to move this glass side panel out of the way here for us. Once that's out of the way, we'll be removing any plastic pillows that are in here. They'll be extremely noticeable. You can't miss them. If you have any questions while you're doing this process, contact support, and we would be more than happy to walk you through it and assist you. The next step, while you have it open, is to examine the machine. Just examine, make sure no parts bounced out of place, or if something looks loose, definitely first thing you should do is contact support, and we would be more than happy to assist you. But if you feel that it's like just a graphics card popped out of place slightly, you would just push it in a little bit. Just, little things. Just don't, if you notice anything that looks out of place, definitely let us know. A lot of times in these builds, this dust protector or dust collector, or filter, should I say, on the front here, which is accessed from this area here, that likes to pop out during shipping. There's just little tabs that you have to push back in, and it's pretty easy to put back in place. Just make sure that's not flopping around in here either. And then the top, we have 2 pieces of tape here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it has 2 pieces of tape that you will have to remove in order to remove this dust filter at the top. This dust filter at the top is magnetic, so it pretty much stays put pretty well, but we just didn't want it bouncing around the case and getting destroyed on its way over. So that's pretty much it for the unpacking of the computer itself. I'm just going to move these screws out of my way as well, so that they're not here. And then I'm going to move this over here. And now we can unbox the rest of the equipment. So we've got your gaming computer, gaming computer mouse and keyboard, which is included, and then also the motherboard box, which we like to reuse because it's a fantastic box, and it kind of just goes with the build. That's what we believe in. So inside this motherboard box, depending on the type of build you have, if it's an MSI based build, which we really use a lot, so you'll see this mostly, but we have a MSI folder. This folder has all the manuals for all the parts inside the build itself. Then we have the computer power cord, which you'll use to plug in. We'll have a bag of extra parts because we believe in empowering you as the user to expand your computer in the future. So if you ever need to expand anything, like add SATA cable drives, like a hard drive or anything, SATA cables are in here that came with your parts, as well as power supply if it's a modular power supply. All the extra modular pieces are in here, as well as bags of screws and parts from the case. Or if you have a non-standard heatsink or a water pump that's going on there with a different mount, the standard heatsink brackets are going to be in this bag as well. So all of those come back to you since they're yours to keep in the beginning. So those are for you to use in the future if you ever need them. If you don't have an onboard wireless controller or a PCI Express wireless controller, you'll have either or you'll have a box with a USB wireless adapter, and that is where your USB wireless adapter is. And then you'll have your gaming mouse pad. It doesn't always fit in this box. Sometimes we have to put it in the box itself, but in this case we're able to put it in here with everything else. So I'm just going to put this back in its box and kind of push it out of our way here. Then we have our mouse and keyboard. This is pretty easy, self-explanatory. Open it up, pull the mouse and keyboard out. This keyboard has a nice cover on it, so it's protected. And if you look carefully, the keyboard wire is actually going under this cardboard cutout. So it's a little bit tricky, but the cardboard cutout lifts up like so, and you should be able to easily pull this wire out of the hole. So now we've freed it up, and we have the keyboard freed up. And same thing with the mouse on the other side. It actually has a bag on it as well, and wires are secured and twist tied. So we have that we've unboxed. So you'll have your monitor that you've already gotten, or if you purchase a monitor through us, you'll have to unbox that as well. The instructions do come with the monitor to put that or assemble that. If you need videos from us, just let us know, or if you need support, we'd be happy to help you get that plugged in. Now, to get everything plugged in, it's actually quite simple, and it also kind of varies depending on your layout. But we have the computer itself, which is extremely heavy. I'm going to try to get it facing you, the back, so that you can see it. But we have our power supply for our power connector down here. So I'm going to go ahead and actually start with the power cord. which is it only plugs in one way. Sometimes in shipping, the power button here will get flipped the wrong way. If that is the case, definitely flip it to where the line is down or the switch is on the line. The circle is a off position. So the line is on, circle is off, if you ever run into that problem. Then I'm going to do the monitor next. In this case, the monitor, and I've got the cable twisted around here. In this case, we're using an HDMI monitor. There's a lot of display monitors out there, so depending on which port you want to use or need to use for your monitor, go ahead and free one of those stoppers up out of there. By default, we normally bench with an HDMI, so that'll come with the stopper removed in the HDMI port, so just plug that in. Also note, some motherboards have display ports up here at the top. Do not use those if you have a video card, because you are not utilizing your video card, and also you might just get a blank screen because the CPU doesn't support onboard video. So just make sure you're using the video card down here. And then the mouse and keyboard, generally I'll plug these in up here at the top. There's usually 2 USB ports there. I'm going to untwist this one, give us a little bit more length on the cable. And there we go. We should be good to go. I'm going to spin this around so you guys can check it out. Power button's on the top. You've got your power closest to the front of the computer on the flagship, and then your reset button towards the back of the computer, and then you've got your USB ports and AUX ports here for your speakers, microphone, headset. We just power it right on. And we should be good to go here. Alright guys, just wanted to walk you through that. If you do have speakers, normally I plug the speakers in the back, headphones in the front, and then adjust which device we're going to be using on the speaker itself, or the speaker settings in Windows. That's usually the best way. Or if you have like a Kraken headset or a different headset from one of the other suppliers, they'll come with software you can adjust those. But there's speaker ports in the back, there's lots of USB ports. You've also got your Ethernet port for a wired internet connection on the back here if you ever need to, if you're not using wireless and you want to use Ethernet, which we always recommend, especially if you're streaming. Definitely use a wired connection. It'll give you a much better performance and speed. Download speeds are a lot better too. But that's it guys, just wanted to walk you through it and show you how to unbox and plug in your new gaming computer, and I hope this helps. If you have any questions, or if you have any interest in any of our gaming computers from Empower, definitely check out our website. It's www.empowergamingpcs.com. And that's all guys. Take care.